Hello everyone, my name is Mia, and today we are going to be reacting to Genshin's Teyvat chapter interlude teaser, A Winter Night's Lazzo. Now the word Lazzo, or Lazzo, it kind of brings me back to 9th grade English class, and I believe Lazzo refers to some kind of pre-rehearsed routine that the Italian comedic theater used back in the day, back in the 16th century, in where they would input this routine into a lot of their improv comedic acts to enhance or heighten comedy during their plays. But I'm not sure how that's going to play a part in this video. It might just be a name. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and react to this video together. La Senora. Huh? Are we in Siberia? Siberia. Woo! Wrong game, bitch. Stechnaya? The gnosis.
But we alone rise to the virtue in those acts of folly. In this war, not a single pawn.
Yo, Venti's gnosis.
Because on this chessboard, checkmate is not where the game ends.
Bitch. I hope my gulping's not too loud. I'm trying to make it as quiet as possible. Oh my god, the Harbingers! Oh my god, I just had chills.
We are gathered here today to remember our dear comrade. In honor of her sacrifice, all work should halt for half a day.
Just half a day?
The nation mourns her passing.
Really half a day?
Right.
People say the nation bank's true currencies are blood and tears.
I just
Mayor,
cracked
even
my neck.
Speaking as a banker, that sounds a little unconscionable.
Oh my god, it sounds so
Rosalind
good.
died in a foreign land. But you heartless businessmen and dignitaries always with a convenient
Look at the
excuse to remain in the
X's
comfort of
on
your
her
homeland.
eyes.
You couldn't hope to understand. So why don't you keep your mouths shut? We don't want to make the children cry.
I'll shut up.
Hey, come on now. Even I don't think this is the right time or place for a fight.
Oh, you look kinda good, bro. The way you're looking so good, fo.
Ooh.
Though her methods tarnished her honor, Loafalta's sacrifice is a great pity. Her loss shall not hinder our progress. But Dottore, what if Scaramouche and the Gnosis from Inazuma?
Bro, Dottore, are we gonna see him? Are you?
Conventional wisdom holds that divine knowledge cannot be
Oh, he looks so different from the manga, bitch.
the divine
Bitch, what? Oh my god, he still looks so fine. Ooh.
It's time to end tonight's foolish theatrics. Right now, you have no captive audience.
Take me,
Let every
just take
worthy
me.
sacrifice be carved in ice. With this nation endure for all time. In the name of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa,
I'm ready.
we will
Take me.
seize authority from the gods.
Oh my god, soundtrack amazing so far. The voice
Absolute peace.
literally gives me
Such
absolute
is the
peace.
gift from the Tsaritsa. Such is Her Majesty's benevolence. Now you rest in this coffin, encased in layer upon layer of ice. But Rosaline, I promise you, your final resting place will be the entirety of the old world.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
I must say,
Bitch,
you're
what?
looking very young
We're not
today,
done?
Doctor.
You know very well that I do not take that as a compliment.
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life then?
He's busy with a little experiment in blasphemy.
Oh my god. Oh, COLLEI!
Time to head out on patrol.
Okay, Master Tainari.
COLLEI! Oh my god, she's so grown! My baby!
What was that?
My baby! She's so grown. I really wish they had kept her short hair. She looks great now, don't get me wrong, but COLLEI looked so good with her short hair. Okay, going back to the video, because I was literally going on a 10-minute tangent on how much I love Yelan and how much of a queen boss she is. So let's go back. Woo! You see how that lava moth is struggling through the wind? And it's one lava moth that is flying through this Snetchnayan winter storm by itself, right? So obviously we know this is from La Señora, and I wonder if it was her last final message to her fellow harbingers, kind of like to tell them what had transpired in her mission, because obviously she can't physically tell them anymore because she literally got Thanos snapped by a shogun. He looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there. I think everyone can infer that this dude is definitely a harbinger, right? So we're watching the video for the first time. Pretend. From visuals alone, I think that we can tell that he is possibly, mayhaps, from Kandria, because he has like the same Primogem looking thing that Kaya has on him, and also Dansleaf. So that's pretty cool. And he also has the same mask, like a half dark black blue mask that Dansleaf has. So we can infer that he is maybe from Kandria, one of the original OGs. I just noticed something, bitch. Hold on, I'm gonna slow it down for you. I'ma slow it down for you. Hold on a second, we're getting there. I promise you, it is all worth it. Okay, you see this aura right here? Let me tell you what I think it is. Usually chess is played with two people. I know that a lot of chess players, especially the pros, they do a lot of practicing by themselves, but obviously this dude is not practicing for a championship, okay? He's not trying to be the Queen's Gambit. I think that this Harbinger is playing against the Tsaritsa, and they're actually having a conversation right now, because this thing right here, it seems to be some kind of cryo shiz.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
R.I.P. to La Señora and all her fans who think she's gonna come back, because personally, I don't think she will. But if she does come back, let's just say maybe by Dottore, I don't know how he's gonna do it, but maybe he can bring her back because he's psychotic. She's not gonna be coming back as the La Señora that we know. You know what? Because I don't know all of the Harbingers' names, I think what would be really fun is if I try to guess who's who. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Who's That Harbinger? So basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have their names and I'm gonna try to pair their names with the Harbingers. And you, the audience, or whoever's watching, can let me know who I got right and who I got wrong. So I think this would be very fun. We know 3 out of 11. So we know La Señora, we already know Tartaglia, we already know Scaramouche. The remaining Harbingers are as follows. Piero? Pulcinella? Hold on a second. Pantalon? Ooh, I just noticed something. Okay. There's Dottore, we already know who he is. Capitano, there's Sandrone, Arlecchino, and Colombina. So let me tell you a little fun fact that I just realized. These names are all derived from the Italian comedic theater that was happening back in the 16th and 18th centuries. Like, I think it's called the Commedia dell'arte. What the heck? That's so cool, dude. Okay, well, this makes it even more fun to guess who's who, because like I sort of kind of remember a little bit from 9th grade English class on who these people are. After gathering all this information, I believe that this dude is Piero, because he gives I'm the top dog of the boss kind of deal. I believe this is Colombina. Colombina's mask is kind of like a sleeping eye mask, and it doesn't really cover the rest of her face because they don't want to hide the beauty of that character, right? Or whoever wears the mask. And look at this little dove. There you go. He does have feathered cap, and I would say that this is Capitano, but he does not give me Capitano vibes, I'm telling you that right now. So we're gonna move on. But this right here reminds me of Sandrone, because it's kind of like mostly represented as a puppet. It just gives me Sandrone because puppeteer, maybe she's the actual puppeteer, and this is kind of like Sandrone technically, in where they are the puppets and here's the puppeteer. But there are no strings, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. She also kind of reminds me a little bit of Vilvi from Honkai, so she got that Vilvi vibes. Oh my god, just gonna unmute the video real quick, okay?
Half a day? People say the Northland Bank's true currencies are blood and tears.
My guess is this dude is Pantalone. He speaks a little musically, very elegant in the way that he speaks, he moves. The aura around him is just screams elegant, rich. Mwah. I am rich. And look at those rings, bro. It was sparkling too, so I think that he's Pantalone.
Rosaline died in a foreign land.
Rosalind. The fact that they're using they're on a first name basis, you know that the bond between these harbingers may not be the best. However, it's very close, and they have a stronger bond than we think they do. Giving depth and weight to the characters on the opposite sides makes a story great for me. She's definitely Arlecchino. I'm just saying it because look at her. First of all, she reminds me of Raven in Honkai, and I know I keep saying Honkai here, Honkai there, but they're intertwined to some degree, okay? But anyways, she reminds me of Raven, and she was talking about kids a while ago, so she got something else to do with kids. So Raven also has something to do with kids. The reason why I also said that this is probably Arlecchino is because of the X, the mixture of the black and the white, and it just reminds me of a Harlequin. Big, burly man. He just looks like a captain, right? Like in the military, so I'm pretty sure that he's Capitano.
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life then?
When I first got to this part of the video for the very first time, I didn't think too much of it, I'm not gonna lie. Aside from the fact that the tree, and I'm just wondering why hoyoverse just loves trees and why they love messing with trees. If you've played Honkai, again, they also love trees over there. But then now that I actually stop and look and absorb the scene, you can see in the caption it actually has segment in capital, or at least the S's. And usually that kind of means that they're referring to some kind of individual, and then it pans into Dottore himself. So I think that when they're talking about segment, they're probably thinking or talking about clones. It reminds me so terribly of Auto Apocalypse, and the fact that he's also messing with a tree. Auto also loves trees. Yeah, that's all I have really. As usual, this video ended up being heavy on guesses because majority of the time I'm not really into deep in the lore. I know bits and pieces of it, but not enough to craft a really good theory. I hope you guys enjoy the reaction video, and if you do, please let me know by clicking on that like button and also leaving comments. And if you want to see more, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button for me, and I will see you guys next video. Bye!